What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with a nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft and how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, since Donald Trump's policies have gone into effect, there is nowhere near the amount of people coming to the border on a daily basis. It literally went from 1,000 people per day down to 35. Now, that is a major, major drop right there. So they're not showing up. So the word is out. Donald Trump, his policies are in full effect, and they're not going to get past that border like they used to. So now that I'm sure the deportation news has gone out worldwide, and even people in South America, because that's where a lot of them were coming from, must know that Donald Trump is deporting many of them out of here. In fact, it's to the point where Donald Trump is deporting them not necessarily back to their land of origin. He is now sending them to places like Africa, El Salvador, and he's not sending them back. And there's already been people, I think somebody from Mexico, Jamaica, and even from Asian nations were deported to Africa, and some were deported to South Sudan. And these folks don't know nothing about that. But see, it's all about making sure people can't just easily climb across the border and come back. So if you are a Mexican and you get deported to Africa, you won't be back in a week like you were before. You may not be back at all, not unless by some miracle they happen to board you on a plane and send you back. If not, you're going to be pretty much screwed and stuck over there. So, y'all, let's get into this story.
Overview illegal border crossings in the El Paso sector, which spans western Texas and all of New Mexico, have dropped dramatically. The number fell from nearly 1,000 daily crossings in August 2022 to approximately 35 per day in July 2025. This significant improvement leads officials to ask, now that crossings are far fewer, what should the government do next? Border Patrol Chief, a secure but incomplete victory. Walter Slosar, the interim chief of the El Paso sector, calls today's border the most secure border we've ever had, though he is far from complacent. Despite the gains, he points out that around 9 individuals per day still manage to cross undetected. Their unknown identities and intentions pose an ongoing security concern. Criminal adaptation versus enforcement evolution. Slosar notes that smuggling organizations are rapidly adapting. Cartels and transnational criminal networks are deploying tactics like tunnel digging, drone surveillance, and exploiting perceived weak points in the border infrastructure. However, Border Patrol isn't standing still. Agents are enhancing surveillance through advanced cameras, sensors, and aerial technology, backed by funding from the recent Big Beautiful Bill. Catch and release is history. Catch and release a practice where migrants were released into the U.S. pending court dates, has ended. Slocer credits its dismantling as a key factor in cutting off over $1 billion in cartel revenue. Under this shifting policy landscape, smugglers no longer view the U.S. as an easy gateway for entry and exploitation. Investments and deterrence. The Big Beautiful Bill. The Big Beautiful Bill, passed in July, allocates approximately $165 billion for border security, $46.5 billion for completing the border wall, $3.2 billion for new technology, $2.7 billion for cutting-edge surveillance systems. Slocer adds that the wall's design, a towering steel structure painted black and capable of reaching blistering temperatures, acts as both a physical and psychological deterrent. Looking ahead, goals and strategy. Despite commendable progress, Slocer emphasizes that the objective is not merely low crossing numbers, it's zero illegal crossings. Achieving that will require continued investment in infrastructure, technology, and operational strategy. Key takeaways factor impact. Illegal crossings fell from approximately 1,000 per day, 2022, to approximately 35 per day, July 2025. Remaining gotaways. Around 9 per day remain undetected, representing ongoing risk. Cartel tactics, evolving with tunnels, drones, and weak point targeting. Enforcement response, upgrading technological defenses and wall enhancements. Policy shift, end of catch and release, cut cartel profits, and reinforce deterrence. Future policy focus, full border security, supported by the Big Beautiful Bill funding. Conclusion, crossing numbers are historically low, yet complete border security remains a work in progress. Smuggling networks are adapting, but enforcement mechanisms are too. With renewed funding and technological edge, Border Patrol is moving aggressively toward its goal, a virtually impermeable border. But as the chief reminds us, until there's zero illegal entry, the mission remains unfinished.
Well, y'all, what a big difference. You know what this means? It means not only are there fewer people showing up at the border now, there's also fewer people that have been deported coming back. You know, I may not always agree with Donald Trump on a lot of his policies, but on this one, I do agree with him. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.